What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Now, this is a video right here that may tick a lot of y'all off. I know it did me with this situation, and it just confirms, my beliefs about what they're trying to do to us as black people in this country. See, these motherfuckers are seriously trying to take our rights. That's just putting it plainly. There's no ifs, and buts, or maybes about it. See, it takes place in Lakeland, Florida, at a middle school with a 11-year-old sixth grader. And what it is that he was arrested for refusing to cite the Pledge of Allegiance to this bullshit ass flag right here. Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. You heard me correctly. He was arrested for doing that. Now, that was his civil right if he didn't want to pledge allegiance to that damn flag. I said this before. When we were kids, they blindly had us do this with that flag. They had us standing up with our right hand on our left side of our chest and over our heart, pledging allegiance, while all the time what we were doing, but we didn't know, is actually idolatry. That's what it was. It was idolatry. The Most High said we are not to serve no false idols or worship any graven image. Let me tell you something. This bullshit ass flag right here is nothing but a graven image. That's what it is. But this little fella was arrested because of that. So let's get into the story. Okay, right there, as you see, boy, 11 years old, arrested after refusing to recite racist pledge of allegiance. See. Okay, it says here a sixth grade boy in Lawton Child's Middle School Academy in Lakeland, Florida, was arrested after he refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, claiming it was offensive to black people. And that's the truth. He told the truth. It is offensive to black people. When you get into the analytics of what is said in that Pledge of Allegiance, see, we didn't know that when we were children, But if you do your research on there, you'll know what they were talking about against black people. With that, what this Pledge of Allegiance is all about. Okay. As was said, an 11-year-old boy was arrested at school following his refusal to recite the Pledge of Allegiance and allegedly threatened his teacher. On February 4th, the 11-year-old student at Lawton Child's Middle Academy in Lakeland, Florida, was asked, along with his classmates, to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. According to Bay News 9, instead, the boy told his substitute teacher that the American flag is racist against black people. The teacher recapped everything in a handwritten statement to the district. Why was it so bad? Here he did not go to another place to live, she reportedly told him. And the boy responded, "They brought me here." It's none of her fucking business where his parents relocated him to. He don't answer to her for that. Who is she? What the fuck is she doing here? See? They had no business. See, we all these racist ass teachers and everything, and that young fella was right. That bullshit is racist. See? Back to the story. She said, well, you can always go back. because I came here from Cuba, and the day I feel I'm not welcome here anymore, I would find another place to live, she added. Then I had to call the office because I did not want to continue dealing with him. This bitch was racist. And what the hell was she doing in Cuba anyway? The Lakeland Police Department tells Yahoo Lifestyles it cannot release public records on a juvenile misdemeanor arrest. Bay News 9 reports the boy was apprehended by a school resource officer because he wouldn't follow directions, threatened the teacher with violence, and said the officer and the principal should be fired. They should be. He's right. I don't see nothing this young fella has done. I don't see nothing wrong he has done. Okay, it says, I'm upset, I am angry, I'm hurt. More so for my son. Mom, Dakira Talbot told Bay News 9. My son has never been through anything like this. I feel like this should have been handled differently. He was taunted. He was that basically what that teacher did was bully him for being black. That's basically what it was. And when he didn't respond the way she wanted him to do, then she called the police on him. Basically, that's what happened. If any disciplinary action should have been taken, it should have been with the school. He shouldn't have been arrested. The boy told Bay News 9 that he never threatened the teacher. Yeah, she probably lied on him. She was mad because he wasn't bowing down, you know. And shout out to that young fella. I want the charges dropped, and I want the school to be held accountable for what happened, because it should have been handled the way it was. It shouldn't have been handled the way it was handled. Talbot told the station she is reportedly working with the nonprofit company, the Poor and Minority Justice Association. Yahoo Lifestyles was unable to reach either an organization spokesman or Talbot for comment. The Polk County Public School Public Relations Specialist tells Yahoo Lifestyles that students are not required to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. The district handbook states that kids can opt out upon written authorization from parents. Well, see, okay, now what the mother need to do is sue the fucking school and demand that that damn teacher be fired. And want the reasons stated on her fucking record why she was fired. That way when she take her racist ass somewhere else trying to get in, they know you dealing with a racist, you stand a chance on being sued. See? A student at Lawton Childs Middle Academy was arrested after becoming disruptive and refusing to follow repeated instructions of school staff and law enforcement, said the specialist. This incident followed the daily Pledge of Allegiance in the classroom. Unfortunately, a substitute teacher was not aware of this. We are looking into this matter, but this individual will no longer be allowed to substitute at any of our schools. Our HR department will contact Kelly Services, look, temp ass, which provides our substitutes, to further refine how our substitutes are trained. Talbot, Bay News 9, she was wrong. She was way out of place. If she felt like there was an issue with my son not standing for the flag, she should have resolved that in a very different manner. Then she did. Yeah, well, she wasn't gonna do that, and she knew that fella wasn't wrong. She was bullying him. That's what she was doing. She was bullying him. That the bitch is racist, and what they need to do is fire her ass. Get rid of her. You know, if it's anybody that's aware of this and lives in Lakeland, Florida, and may be affiliated with the school systems there, push for this woman to be fired from Kelly Services, period, the temp agency that she's working for. Dig deep on her ass. You see what I mean? Get her ass out of there. Because it's these kind of teachers right here. There's the reason why our young people are failing to be taught. They're failing to learn. Because when they go to school, they can't relax in an environment where they should be able to learn because they're being bullied by racist damn teachers. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.